Right, y'all. So I'm back. I'm back for night two predictions. Night two predictions of WrestleMania 40 for the biggest WrestleMania of all time, as they say. So I'm gonna start off with the six-man tag match, man. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits going against the Final Testament and Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain. Now look, nobody wants to see my boy Montez take off like more than I don't think nobody more than me wants to see that man take off because I think it's time. He's just sitting there, just pressured up, just ready to take off, man. He's ready to go. Montez has done the work. He's put in the time. He's got beefy for them. He's the mic skills. We already know what he can do. The man is ready to do whatever he has to do to put the WWE on his back, man. He's ready. So look. I'm taking this as an L for Bobby Lashley and them. As much as I would like to see them win at WrestleMania and get a WrestleMania win, I feel like there's a bigger opportunity here, right? Hey man, it's time to separate Montez. It's time to separate him and the Street Profits. It's time to make that man go on his solo career, man. Now look, I know that they tried to have him go heel and it didn't work out because we all love the Street Profits so much. They tried to go be bad and we still cheered him. But I think this might be the time by letting him go solo, which I still think the crowd might eat it up because I think everybody's ready for it, right? But this might be the time to have him turn on, his partner in Hawkins and turn on Bobby Lashley and beat their ass after they lose. By beating their ass, because a lot of people like Bobby Lashley. So by him doing that, then he might finally be able to get that heel turn that we all been wanting to see. We might finally get it with that. I do think he can be a better heel as a solo competitor. I do think that he can do way much more for this company as a solo competitor. So I'm going with them losing just because it doesn't give them anything to gain, for the Authors of Pain and a Testament. I think it gives them more to, what I mean? Like they just got together. So they have so much more to do. You get what I'm saying? So I have Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits losing and hopefully Montez turning and getting his solo career after this. Next up, we're going to go LA Knight, versus AJ Styles. Now, look, this one's a toss-up because, LA Knight, obviously, we all know is one of the fastest rising, stars in the WWE. And then you got AJ Styles, who he ain't nobody to play with. That man ain't no joke. That man ain't no joke, And I understand soccer mom here, all that, but that boy came back swole. He came back on a mission. But could this be one of those things where it's almost getting that time for AJ Styles, where he's done it all. This win won't really do much for him. And with that being said, I feel like maybe LA Knight gets the dub here. I think that he has more to lose at this point in his career, and maybe they see it that way as well. So I think I'm gonna go LA Knight taking this dub over AJ Styles. Next match, man, the United States Championship match. Triple threat match at that, man. Logan Paul, Randy Orton, and Kevin Owens fight. This is tough, man. This is tough because, again, Randy Orton doesn't really have much to gain from this. Like, what else can he do, But, also, he ain't going nowhere. He just came back. The fans love him. We all love the Viper, man. He ain't going nowhere. So, then you got Kevin Owens, where it's like, Kevin Owens is always kind of like in that middle area. Like, what are we gonna do with him? Are we gonna put him off of TV for a while? Then he comes back and he's on TV every week. Then we give him these pushes and it's tough, And then you got Logan Paul, who he's Logan Paul. He doesn't come around much, But as you see Triple H in the WWE, they love him, So it's just kind of like, But I do think it's time to have a fighting champion that will fight on a regular basis, And with that being said, I would love to see Kevin Owens possibly go with this United States Championship match. I would, because, again, he's a fighting man without a belt, So why not have a guy that's going to fight every week and put the belt on the line every damn week? I'd love to see it. I miss those days. So I'm going to go Kevin Owens with this one, man. Next one, we got the WWE Women's Championship match with Io Sky versus Bayley, and I'm excited about this one, man, because I'm a big Bayley fan, with her being one of those top women in the division that I feel like she don't get enough credit for where the women's division is right now. And I'm gonna keep it short and simple. Io Sky, her reign has been cool, but it's been boring, and obviously it's all been covered up by the whole damage control drama, which again, there's been some good storytelling, for the most part, but I'm a big fan of Bayley. Bayley does not get enough credit. And she is one of them ones. And so with that being said, I'm gonna go Bailey, and y'all better give it to Bailey. You better give it to Bailey. Don't F this up. Don't. Next up, we're going with the World Heavyweight Championship, man. Seth freaking Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Now, look, Drew McIntyre has been phenomenal lately, yo. I don't know what has gotten into this man, but his just everything, his persona, his storytelling, his mic skills, his just in the ring, like just the man has been on a whole nother level that I didn't see coming. To be quite frankly, like there was all this talk about his contract being up and all this yada yada, but this man has been playing like he's like playing for his life, he knows his job is almost gone. Like this man just I don't know. But Drew, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, microphone. I'm sorry. But yeah, man. Yeah, he's been doing his damn thing, bro. And so with that being said, not saying because of that he's gonna win, but there's a lot of things that can happen with this. So Seth can always find something else to do. He can, and Drew could too with the way he's been on lately. He can, but this can go a lot of ways. I would say Drew could win, and here's why I say this can go a lot of ways. You got the bloodline obviously around, right? They could still be pissed off from whatever happens day one. So you might have bloodline come out there and mess him up, right? And he loses that way, right? Boom. Then McIntyre, okay, boom. He's been messing with CM Punk this whole time. CM Punk has already said he's going to be there. What if CM Punk comes and messes over McIntyre? You know what I'm saying? To create that feud, which would be a beautiful feud. You know what I'm saying? So the way I'm looking at it, I feel like what I'm going to go with, I think that CM Punk somehow interferes and messes up this match, and Seth retains the title because of CM Punk setting up that feud for him and McIntyre for the future. But I think after that, there's going to be a cash in from Damian Priest on Seth freaking Rollins. So that's my prediction. That Seth wins because of CM Punk messing with and getting in the head of McIntyre and creates that feud. And then Damian Priest comes and cashes in on Seth. That's my prediction. Next up, to finish it off, man, the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. What we all been waiting for. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, the head of the table, versus Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. Oh, man. I don't want to get into all this because it could be so much, man. It could be so much. We'd be here all day talking about the different variables and the different things that could happen. I'm just going to say it like this. Cody Rhodes finishes his story. I don't know how. I don't know who's going to be involved because there's so much that could happen. But he will finish this story one way or the other. And everybody, those are my predictions. Those are my predictions for WrestleMania 40 this weekend. I'm so excited about the barbecue, have some drinks, enjoy a good time with my friends on the 86-inch beautiful flat screen TV. Surround sound booming. Make sure the neighbors hear it. It's going to be a great time. I will try to do some live stuff as it's going on. And yeah, man, those are my predictions. And let me know what y'all think about my predictions. What you think, you know, who y'all think might win, or, you know, whatever the case be. Again, it's Amore J, and I will tap back in soon with y'all. Later.